Yo, what's up crew? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this Google Pixel 6 against the Google Pixel 7. And so I'm going to be deciding in this video which one is the better value. And it's not an obvious choice if you think about it, because both of these devices actually brought a lot of attention back to smartphones and made them more exciting. So make sure you stay locked into the end of the video. But if you're brand new to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through. If you're new, but if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So when it comes to overall hardware, software updates and design, there's many few phones that can rival the Google Pixel 6 and 7. And that's because both of these devices have phenomenal cameras, really good hardware, as well as nice software backed by Google. And they're going to offer you a really good budget price point that I want to get into. But before we start the comparison, let's take a look at what comes in both boxes. And on the Google Pixel 7 on the right, you can see that we're getting them almost the exact same thing we're getting on the 6. Okay, so you get your user manual with the warranty. You get your SIM removers tool as well, which I probably took out of the 7 here. But you do get your, converter from Type C to Type A, and you also do get your Type C to Type C cable. But this converter is pretty clutch, because what happens is the Type C can convert to a Type, Type A can convert to a Type C, and so you can pretty much convert these guys. And so I really like the cable, the fact that they give you these little dongles as well. On the left side of both devices, you're going to have your SIM card slot with your antenna line on the bottom, and they're both sized pretty differently, because you're going to see that the Pixel 6 is a little bit taller by just a little bit than the Google Pixel 7, but they pretty much have the exact same design overall. And so you're going to see that right here we get in-display fingerprint sensors. And one of the things you're going to notice is that we actually got a facial recognition feature on the Google Pixel 7, whereas we don't have that on the Google Pixel 6. But you're going to get your volume rockers right above the, I'm talking about volume rockers right below the power button on both of these guys. And you're going to get dual speakers down below. So we got dual speakers on both of these devices with Type C charging, and so they're both really going to be pretty good when it comes to the overall loudness. And so I definitely like the design when it comes to these guys. But just keep in mind, we're getting a Gorilla Glass 6 display on the Google Pixel 6 and a Gorilla Glass Victus on the Google Pixel 7. When it comes to charging up both of these devices, they both offer wireless charging. They also are IP68 waterproof, so they both have that water resistancy, the wireless charging, the battery share, so you could charge headphones or anything wirelessly on the back of the devices. They both have that tap to turn on the flashlight feature, which I really do like, and you can customize it so that it has you can choose something else, but I like to customize it with the flashlight. Now, what I like about both of these devices is that they offer some really good audio support when it comes to Bluetooth. So you could use hi-fi sound and LDAC on here compatible. You can also use SBC, AAC, aptX, as well as low energy consumption on both of these things with the Bluetooth 5.2. So now we're going to do an audio test. So let me know what you guys think about both of these devices. I'm going to put the microphone up to them right now. So let's listen to the Google Pixel 6, okay? now let's listen to the Google Pixel 7, okay? So I could definitely recommend the Google Pixel 7 over the Google Pixel 6 when it comes to the brightness, because the Google Pixel 7 is going to offer a much more brighter display when you're looking at it outdoors. And so I think that's the really good thing. Now, when it comes to the size, it's a 6.4 inch on the Google Pixel 7 and a 6.3 inch on the Google Pixel 6. They both have, 90 hertz refresh rate, frameless design. They're both IP68 with alloy and aluminum, the aluminum alloy, and they're both going to offer 1080 by 2400 on the Google Pixel 6, but 23. But do me a solid, if you're still here, just type down below in the comment section, I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people and help beat the YouTube algorithm, okay? So on the Google Pixel 7, you're going to get a 2400 times 1080 display, versus the Google Pixel 6, you're going to get a 2340 times 1080 display. And so they're pretty comparable when it comes to the overall, displays and everything. Now, one thing I noticed is that both of these devices get really good support when it comes to software security updates. And so you can go into system and then system update. And I noticed that I didn't have my Google Pixel 6 updated to the March update yet when it comes to like getting support up to 3 to 5 years when we're talking about letter upgrades and software support. Now let's do a quick speed test so I can see which apps actually load faster, and you can close them all out by just swiping on the left side. And so now they're both going to be even when it comes to the overall performance, which is definitely something that is going to be swift on both. So let's try IG. 1, 2, 3. That was the Google Pixel 7. Let's go ahead and try, Twitter. 1, 2, 3. And that was the exact same time. Let's go ahead and try AliExpress. 1, 2, 3. That was the Google Pixel 6, it looked like, on the left. Let's go ahead and try Amazon. 1, 2, 3. And that was the Google Pixel 6 on the left. And let's go ahead and try the Bible app. 1, 2, 3. And that looked like it was almost a tie, but the Google Pixel 6 is actually doing a really good job. Spotify. And so we are getting the Tensor G1 on the Google Pixel 6 and the Tensor G2 on the Google Pixel 7 as well. So you're going to notice that when it comes to the software, they both have 8 gigabytes of internal memory and 128 gigabytes of RAM on both. So here's the Google Pixel 7, and let's just go into graphics so I can show you that it's running on the latest extreme and smooth. So that's going to be my favorite setting. So you're going to be able to notice that these things actually, this one right here in itself has really good gaming performance. So the Google Pixel 7 definitely has top of the line gaming performance. One thing you will notice about the Tensor chip is that it's not the coolest chip in the entire world. So If you're in 90-degree weather, it's not going to be very cool, but it's going to still be able to perform really well for this price point. Now, when it comes to gaming on the Pixel 6, you're going to notice that the only difference between the 7 and the Google Pixel 6 is that we're using the Mali G78 on the Google Pixel 6 and then the Mali G10 on the Google Pixel 7. So there's not a huge difference except for that. And so in certain cases, the Google Pixel 6 does outperform the Google Pixel 7, I noticed, when it comes to opening certain apps. And so I noticed that it can actually perform really well when it comes to gaming and things of that nature, because it has a really fast processor with the G1, and the Mali G78 is going to be sufficient when it comes to the processing speeds. So you can definitely get some really good gaming done on either one of the Google Pixel 6 or the Google Pixel 7. And so it's not a really huge upgrade that you're getting when you upgrade from the Google Pixel 6 to the Google Pixel 7. So the last thing I wanted to talk about when it comes to the Google Pixel 6 and Google Pixel 7, when we're comparing them, is the basic cameras on here and some of the features. And that's one of the highlights about this device, because you're going to notice that when using both of these devices, you can see that the Google Pixel 7 came on first when it comes to like a boot up. That was extremely fast. And I'm going to enter my PIN number, and you can see that it's already booted up after I initiated the start. So it's much quicker when it comes to boot up. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Google Pixel 6, and you can see the apps are loading on the screen. So let's jump in the camera, and the Google Pixel 7 opened up a little bit quicker. Let's take some shots on the camera. 2x zoom. You can actually go up to, on the Google Pixel 7, it's got 8x zoom, but the Google Pixel 6 has 7x zoom. So I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. But they both have the 0.7 wide angle camera, which is kind of cool because you can actually zoom back and get details. And then one of the things you're going to notice is that they have settings right here that you can play around with. And so they have top shot, more light, none, night sight, and flash. And so I put that on auto. They also have top shot right here. So when you're taking a short video, you can capture a moment. It will suggest frames that are worth saving. So I think that's something that's pretty cool. Auto, and we'll just leave that on auto. And they also have, when you swipe over to the video camera, you're going to notice that we have 4K 60 frames per second on both available. And so one of the things I noticed about the video camera on the front facing camera is that it's limited on the Google Pixel 6. So you can see we don't have 4K 60 on the Google Pixel 6. We just have it on the Google Pixel 7. So that might be a make or break thing for you. So as far as the modes, they both have similar modes, which is the panorama, the photosphere, and the lens. And like I said, the video is going to be different. And they also do have, they've added the cinematic mode, which is on the Google Pixel 7 right here, but they don't have it on the Google Pixel 6. So let's go back into cameras real quick and take a look at the night sight mode. And one of the things you're going to notice is that they do give you astrophotography auto. I leave that on just in case I want to take a really nice shot of the sky or anything to that extent. Then they have this new focus mode, which it goes near, it goes auto, and it goes far. So you can choose between the auto focuses when you're taking shots on the camera. And so you could either do a far focus, or you could do a near focus, or you could do auto focus. So I think that's going to be something that's pretty cool with the camera update for both of these things. When you're testing out the camera, you can actually get a close, far, or near focus. So that's pretty much everything that I want to talk about with the cameras, but let me know what you guys think about the Google Pixel 6 and Google Pixel 7. I definitely think you would be good with the Google Pixel 6 in 2023 right now, and there's not really that many big changes that would you know, propel you towards the 7. But if you just want the newer camera, the aluminum camera lens versus the glass lens, the complete unibody where the you can see the camera attaches to the aluminum edges, which looks pretty cool. But I do really like this setup as well, because it's got the matte sides on here and the separated camera module from it's two different materials, but they actually combine materials on the Google Pixel 7. But both designs are actually pretty crazy. They got this nice little groove in between the volume rocker and the power button, and they actually removed that groove on the Google Pixel 7. It's just kind of just clean cut. This one has that little indentation right there, which is kind of cool that they implemented. But I definitely am a big fan of both of these devices. So let me know your opinions, thoughts, comments. But I'm gonna check you guys later. I'm gonna get right back with you. But if you made it to the end of the video, make sure you do me a favor, hit the like button to show your support and appreciation, and so we could beat the YouTube algorithm, and type "I'm still here" if you've made it to the end of the video, and I'll get right back with you later, crew. Peace.